Garrett Flowers, and this is the Music Lounge. Now listen, we already know there's a bunch of mainstream artists making great music, but you know, don't sleep on the up-and-comers, those who might be indie or whatever it may be. They're making music just as good, sometimes even better than the mainstream artists. I've got one for you. Her name is Sandy Scribbles. You can already tell she can write by her name, but she's a great singer, songwriter. She hails from South Florida, just like myself, and she's an awesome artist. I was so excited to talk to her. Here she is.
My friend Tino, he's like, oh, music is just like poetry. Help me write these songs for these girls. And he was working with the girl group at the time. And I wrote a couple songs with them. Like the very first song I wrote ended up getting recorded, and then it was like, fell in love ever since.
So talk to me about your last project, the one that has Outsiders on it. What was the name of that project, and how did that come about?
The last project, it's called Born Again. It's Scribbles in the Songbook, Volume 1.
They come me out, I tell them that they're making mistakes. They talking about how I need to change. I tell them it's not their mind to make.
Well, with the song Outsiders, and this was just how I took it, it's kind of like an underdog song, you know, people not seeing your potential and really proving them wrong.
Yeah.
You know, is that kind of the concept, and like how did you come up with that song?
Yeah, I was in that space. I just kind of felt like an outsider. I just felt like, you know, everybody underestimates everyone. You know, when you know in your first stages, people, you know what they say, they're gonna support you when it's too late. So
I can see why Kitchenada is probably the favorite. It has that like soul vibe to it, you know, like.
It sounds familiar, I think.
It sounds familiar. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit familiar something to me.
Trying so hard not to like it. Thinking about what you did. Living so hard just to spite you. Cover the hole you did.
So that project, you know, is very like futuristic. It had like animation to it. Is that your style as an artist, or just for that one particular project?
I would say it was probably more so for that project. I wanted to do something different. I wanted it to kind of just display the lyrics and just really focus on the lyrics versus like too much other imagery. That's why I wanted to do something like animation or something just something different, display the music. But before I kind of approached music as just a songwriter, I wrote for a couple people. I have a song with Trina, I have a song with Flo.
Really?
So like, yeah.
Flo, is it Flo Rida?
Yes.
Being modest. Okay.
Yes. So I never really intended to be an artist, and it kind of like I think what you were saying before, and I guess the previous conversation, but it was like I had so many songs on the computer, and a lot of songs people were like, oh, you gotta put this out, you better put this out. So then it was kind of like, all right, so let me put out all the songs that people always say, let me put out. And a couple of the songs just dear to me, and I actually recorded for the project. Like, I enjoy recording. Sometimes I need recording. Sometimes, like, if I have a bad day, I'm like, you know what, the only thing to do with this bad day is to put it in the song, otherwise it's just a bad day. Feels Nice was actually originally my favorite.
This is your favorite, Feels Nice?
Originally, and then I was like, I did my first show because of Kitchenada, so yeah.
Feels Nice kind of gives you like a movie soundtrack vibes, you know what I mean? Like, it's very like.
I like Feels Nice because that was the only new song, like the main new song. Because we did that in the studio. I did it with Nova. He's a dope producer. He actually, this is where you go love.
I'ma act like I don't see it, no smoke. I ain't running my love. I've been lying to a G in the mirror. It's funny cause she always sees clear. Mine gone.
How does one make it as an artist? You know, do you have a game plan, or, you know, how does it happen? It's such a tough career.
I've had friends artists make it, you know, and it's everybody's had their own way. I've had people sign, I've had people unsigned, I've had people just get under the right management. I've had people get under the right production, you know. I think an artist gets signed by making dope ass music. Niggas will come to you.
That was it. Cool.
Yeah.
That was a great line to finish on.
But the name of it, I can't remember it. But it's the one Young Thug on it. Originally. I think it's Space Cadet.
Space Cadet?
Yeah.
I remember that one. Hey.
Always some kind of way. Ain't no need to be tripping, but you find a way. Oh, I'm just tryna fly you. Smoking weed on vacation, can you join me, babe? No, cause you still mad with your mad ass. Baby, can you tell me where you're mad? Cause you still mad with your mad ass. Baby, can you tell me where you're mad? In Japan, don't eat sushi. Who don't like pasta in Italy? You like being hard to please. Won't let me be the girl like hard to please. No, I just wanna wear Gucci. Sip margaritas on the hot beach. So baby, I need the palm trees. Gotta try to find these, stay and find me. Cause you always some kind of way. Ain't no need to be tripping, but you find a way. Oh,
What are you in January or December? Your birthday?
December.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So you're like early Capricorn.
Yeah.
Okay. What day is it in December?
Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve?
Yes.
Are you serious? How do you feel about that?
It sucks.
Why does it suck?
Because you get one gift and then everybody forgets you for Jesus.
Oh, really? That's crazy. I've never heard it like that before. But it's kind of like, well, isn't it kind of like a double celebration, or it's just like
No.
it just gets lumped into one?
Yeah, I just lose a birthday.
Oh man.